Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode episode. We are in our first season of the 305s in the local series. We are in first place because we won 2 of the 3 races. We won the showcase race at Kokomo, had a little bit of help with some cautions, but we were very fast there nonetheless. Sterling, it's kind of similar. We were fast, but had a little help with cautions. And then Millbridge, we finished 5th to start out the season. So we already have a pretty upgraded car because we came into the season with a lot of money. So pretty upgraded car. We're doing great. Hopefully we can keep it going in this episode. We got Prairie View, Elm Creek, Limaland, and Fairbury for the showcase, and hopefully we can end it out strong here. And the last 3 races will be Kokomo, Fairbury, and Eldora, so might be able to make the championship happen in this first season, which would be great because we had so long on the midget series, and we can move on to the regionals and then try and make some money there and actually see what kind of competition we'll have in the regional series. All right, we got a 10.5 faster than the practice goal. I will take that. Qualifying we might not hit though. It's a top 5 goal, 762. That's a little faster than what we had in practice, so I'd have to hit a really nice lap to get that, but we'll see. I probably will mess it up and be a little slower anyways. As long as we could hit the bottom pretty well, we can get like a in the 7s, I'll be happy. Like a 7.9, 7.8, I'll be happy with anything like that. 7.8 exactly, that is pretty good. We're not going to be too far off of that. We'll probably still be top 8, which will start as top 2 in whatever heat we're in, which is 7th. So 2nd in heat 3, that's pretty good. Hopefully we can try to win this thing. That'd be great. Starting on the outside's not ideal here, but looks like we got Jeff on our inside. Hopefully we can get under him right away potentially, so I don't have to be stuck on this outside. Not gonna be able to get under him, but at least was able to get down, which was the best thing for us right there. Gotta figure out how we're gonna make a pass and not lose a spot if we keep hitting the wall. Bobby Young right behind us, Jesse Wright, Ricky Cox in 5th. See if we can try and chase down Jeff here. It's gonna be a tough one to make passes at, so we gotta really hope that people go wide, or we can just kind of shoot under them going into a corner potentially. But it's going to be a very tough go at it. Very fast laps as well. We got 18 main event feature laps, and it's going to be hard to make these passes. We're not too far off of Jeff, honestly. I feel like we're a little faster than him the more we're getting into this. If I can keep my car a little straighter. It seems like we were catching him the slightest bit, but we were pretty similar in speed, so very happy with that. He qualified 3rd, so we had pace to keep up with him, which is really nice. So if we get some cautions in the right spots in these races, if we restart on the bottom, we might have some chances to gain some spots. We'll see what we can do here in the qualifying dash. I'm going way too low to start with. We're going to get crossed over. No, we don't. Thought Kevin Murphy behind us was going to get under me for sure. But I kind of slid up too much, trying to get in front of Samantha Bell, and I thought he was just going to get a great run under us. Luckily, he didn't. But Jeff all the way up in the 2nd. I don't know who's out in the lead. 13, is that Kyle Arnold? I think it is. But up there we got Robbie Collins. I don't know who's on the outside there. Looks like it's Cody Rodriguez and Ned Hill battling him. They are 3 wide up there for 3rd place. That was pretty wild. They're all kind of pulling away from me. I'm kind of just watching their battle, not really focusing on my car. Ned Hill got spun. Oh no, that's Robbie Collins got spun out there. Unfortunate. We're going to be up in the 6th for this restart. Might end up losing that spot to Murphy on the inside, or Rollins behind, or not Rollins, Collins. I put Robbie and Collins together for Rollins. It's funny. But might end up losing the spot to him because he only got spun. He didn't go flipping or anything, so nothing was that bad for him. But if we can hold this spot in 6th, I'll be happy too. Green, white, checkered. Maybe we can get up in the 5th. Rodriguez running that outside, might be able to take advantage. Wow, Jeff is falling super back really fast. We almost got Rodriguez. That was close at the line. That was about as tight as it could be, but we ended up in 6th. That's a little unfortunate. We were less than a 100th behind them, just about 100th behind them. That is crazy. That was super tight race at the finish line, which was fun, but starting in 6th here, if we can get a top 5 for our sponsor goal, I'll be happy about that. Try and build up some money so whenever we go to the regional series, we can have a good amount of money built up. That'd be really nice for us. Jeff restarted on the outside again in 4th. He is falling back. Please don't get under me, Kevin. Try not to hit Jeff there, but we're going to get on by him, slide up in front of him. We're up in the 5th. Very nice. Oh, Kevin Murphy. Oh, no, it's Jeff actually getting a good run back on us. I thought it was Kevin still behind us. I didn't know Jeff dropped down, but Kevin is now on the inside of Jeff. He's getting a good run on that very inside. Kind of got to go block it off, because that is going to happen where he's going to get right inside. And I cannot allow that too much. That middle lane actually worked really well. Ned, for some reason, super off pace. We're going to move up from 5th up to 3rd there. Don't know what happened to Ned Hill there, but he just started going super slow all of a sudden. We'll see if we can hold off Kevin Murphy again on this outside. It seems like we can, which is really nice. I can just run like a lane off of him and be able to get enough of a run down the straightaway. Got some lap traffic up here. Big news. Who's up front? Kyle Arnold's way out front. He's like a whole straightaway ahead of us. Samantha Bell not that far in front of us, honestly. Do not want to make too much contact here because don't want that to happen. But we've fallen from 3rd to 5th now. That's a little unfortunate. These cars are a little bit more easy to handle than the midgets were, which is really nice, especially the wheel hop that you get from the other cars. It's not as significant, which is really nice, but we get a caution. Don't know where it was. I'm guessing it was one of the lap cars or somewhere right behind us potentially. But we're restarting on the inside. Hopefully I can try to get back up in the 3rd. I was really happy being in 3rd there. Still pretty good in the points for us. We're only 2 points ahead of like 3 people or 4 people on the standings right now after winning 2 of the 3 races, which is crazy. So really need to try to get as good of finishes as we can if we're not winning, because I don't know exactly who's behind us in the points. I didn't quite go over it at the start of this episode, so I don't remember 100% from last time we raced. I'm getting all over into Collins. I don't know who the 55 was, right? That really screwed up everything. We ended up getting to the outside and then passed by everybody, and there's only a couple laps left here, which really sucks. Like, you can start getting passed on the inside and it's just a train under you. You cannot do anything about that. I'm gonna try and go super inside here, cut off Ned Hill a little bit, see if we can get another spot out of this on the last lap on Murphy potentially. Oh, I wrecked the hell out of Wright, which I did not mean to do, but we finished 10th. I'll take it, I guess. But I was trying to slide up in front of Murphy up there, and Wright was slow up there at the top. But little unfortunate finish. We could have finished top 5. I just started getting too much into everybody when we got 3 wide, and I got stuck on the wall and on the outside, so that really hurt us. But it is what it is. We finished 10th. Not the worst thing in the world. Kyle Arnold gets the win. He was super fast the entire time. Jeff finished 2nd. We're still 1st in the points, which is big news. I did not think we were going to be, but maybe we were more than 2 points ahead. Then that makes sense, because I thought we were 2 points ahead of some people, but that might have been after week 2, honestly, like the 2nd race of the season. So we're still 4 points ahead of Jeff, which is pretty good, and we have a pretty good points lead behind that, 20 points back to Kyle, who just won. So a lot better than I expected, honestly. We're gonna get a little bit of a sponsor payout. We don't have a great sponsor yet, but we're only going to have these 10 races if we win this season anyway, so we're not going to have too much opportunity to gain money with all our sponsorship money and merch sold, because we're not going to be like well known in this series either. So get 5,600. It's not great, but it's something at least. That'll put us up to $53,000. Moderate driving, yeah, it was pretty sloppy there towards the end, unfortunately. And now we're going on to Elm Creek, which is another super tiny track. So this is a track we got to qualify really well on, and got to up this to the 80%. I think it'll give us 20 laps, and that will be pretty good for Elm Creek, because it's a very tiny track, so it'll go by pretty quick. So hopefully we could qualify well here or have a good heat race. Try to start towards the front in the feature. All right, got a little over 2/10 faster in the practice. Well, I think qualifying's gonna be real tight to that. Yeah, 288, that's gonna be really hard to hit again. So we'll see if we can hit a top 5 here in qualifying. At least we're hitting the goal pretty well in practice, so it shows that we have a good amount of speed. We just have to be able to make it happen in qualifying. Then in the race, we need to not hit people. That's what killed us at Prairie View there. Tried to really cut that one inside. 321's pretty solid. I am not mad about that. I thought we were gonna have a worse lap, honestly. The second lap might be a little faster. It's a 3:15, barely, but we're 6th overall. It's 2nd in heat 2. That is not bad at all. Might be able to win our heat if we can get under them in turn 1. We got who? Samantha Bell under us, I believe. That 45 car. Oh, we had the same paint scheme. That's really funny. For the most part. Oh, wait, we'll actually get in front of her. I just completely screwed her over, but we had a huge jump. I had to try to take that. Now I need to not mess this up because we could start second in the qualifying dash, potentially win that if we have as good of a jump as we just did. That would be fantastic for us. So we'll see how this goes. 6 laps to go. This is a long heat race, and the qualifying dash is going to be the same where it's super long because we got an 80% race just to try to have 20 laps of this track. But this track is super short, and the percentage of laps is a lot less overall, so we have to do more percentage, which means the longer heat racing and stuff, but the laps go by very fast, and we already pulled a 2-second gap on Collins. Bell fell all the way back to 3rd right now. She's still making it into the feature, no problem, but definitely not in the qualifying dash as of yet. Hopefully I don't run into any of these lap cars. 2 laps left here. Hopefully I don't sell it here at the end. I just have to be nice and easy. We could take a real simple lap. Just try to stay super inside. Stay away from any wheel-to-wheel contact. And Samantha Bell got herself back in the 2nd, so she will be in that qualifying dash, starting in 6th, but still in the qualifying dash, which is the main thing. You want to start as high up as you can. And in the qualifying dash, you can go up there and win it potentially. Who's on pole? It looks like Cody Rodriguez. We'll see if we can get a good jump on him like we did Samantha. We got a pretty good jump. He had a little bit better of an entry into turn 1 though, so I wasn't able to kind of stop his momentum like we did this Samantha turn 1, which was pretty wild. Might get a little lucky in the feature then if we can get a good jump there. Cody has already taken off though. We'll see if we can try to chase him back down. Got 6 laps left here. Oh boy, that was a scary slider line, because the fastest way for me is like throwing it in super low, sliding up to the exit and not go over the edge on the back stretch or the front stretch. Mainly the back stretch. Back stretch is a lot easier to fly off on, and I don't want to get out into that grass or that loose dirt up there. It's no good. You go very slow, you just get your RPMs up and you're spinning tire a whole bunch. Not good at all. But we are running pretty well here. I feel like we have a shot to win this, because in the feature, I feel like we'll be a little quicker overall. If we can navigate lap traffic good, that would be the main benefactor for us in this thing. Got over the edge a little bit, slowed me up on the back stretch. Kind of on the edge there in front stretch. Got final lap here. Cody just ran bottom the entire time, which did not help me out at all. We got to his bumper once. Luckily, we didn't hit him, but we finished 2nd in the qualifying dash. I'm not mad about that. Hopefully we can try to go out and win this feature race though, because we get a good jump, it looks like. I just need to turn down early before we get to the turn. And the track actually looks a lot better, which is nice. Not as good of a start, but able to turn down super early. It worked. Let's go. Get tubbed. Gonna get the lead, go lead some laps right away. And hopefully run away with it like we did in our heat race when we got the lead, because that would be really nice, because they're all battling super hard behind us, all too wide. I'm watching my mirror and getting off track. Need to not do that. And with it being 20 laps, we caught lap traffic in 8 laps in the heat race, so hopefully we don't get into it with these lap cars too much, and we can kind of keep our distance to the guys behind us, because if they catch us through the lap traffic, that is going to be really rough for us. Chuck Diaz is my damn enemy, I swear. Every time I'm going to lap him, he is in the way completely. And he's right rearing somebody for last place. I think that's Bobby Young. He's literally right rearing Bobby Young for last place here at Elm Creek in the 305. It's like, for what reason? Try not to get into any of these guys. Oh, Bobby got back under us. He crossed us over and just kept his car super straight there in that corner. Need to get down to the bottom though, because this top is not very fast. But now we got, oh god, Brian Ramirez. Was not expecting him to slide up slightly. I was trying to cut down a little bit, but now he's in the lead. I should have just held bottom like these guys are, because I could just bully these guys out of the way with my right rear slider. And we got back up into the lead, thank goodness, because Brian was getting held up super bad, and now he's just killing us. Holy crap, there's gonna be a caution. Where are we gonna fall back to though? 4th? That was ridiculous. He like sent that in on the bottom and just sent me up the track. So, oh, and the game froze. Are you kidding? We're gonna have to redo all that. So I'm gonna get back to the feature. And we're back with the feature race now. We're restarting in second just like we were in the very beginning of that race. And I just did a terrible job of a restart there. Jeff is on pole for this one. We qualified 4th, won our heat, and then finished 2nd in the qualifying dash. So we started back in this feature right where we left off anyways. Brian's out front again. Hopefully we can try and go up, catch him before we can get to this lap traffic, or maybe we can get by him when we get to lap traffic, potentially, if we don't get a caution before then. We are ripping this bottom really well. I'm going to right rear him because of what he did to us for the reason the game crashed. Because the game crashed under the caution, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. But I right reared the hell out of him. I got him so sideways and everything, but alright, game didn't crash, we're good to go. That hasn't happened in a long time, because I thought they fixed it maybe with an update, but it doesn't seem like they did now, because it happened once again. But we're starting in first. We're good on restarts. We got a good launch usually at this track right now, which is nice. Because I feel like normally we don't have that good of a launch here. Usually it like pulls us right really hard, so being on the bottom's worse. But that's the first time I restarted on the bottom, honestly, because every other time we've been second or fourth. I was 4th for that qualifying dash, and we had a really good jump. Got all the way up to 2nd in turn 1. Got under the guy that started on the outside, pretty much. But this lap traffic looks very daunting up here because they are side by side, so it's going to be very interesting trying to get around them. Just need to try and hold bottom. We figured that out before it crashed because I tried going outside. Everybody caught me, started passing me. It was not good news. So I need to just hook bottom, work our way around the lap traffic that way, because that is definitely the best way to do so. Chuck Diaz is like my nemesis out here. Luckily, we got by him pretty clean. And hopefully these guys don't go too low. Gonna slide him. They're gonna get together behind me. Trying to catch up the Hull now. Putting some distance between us and 2nd now. Jeff is stuck behind some lap traffic. Oh god, don't hit him. Almost slid up into Bobby Young there. That was scary. Jeff is now catching us, getting through this lap traffic better than I am now. Because he is methodically just getting to the inside. He's not sliding up or anything. He's just ripping that bottom really well. Which is, I am not as much. I'm just like sliding up in front of the lap cars more. Not getting as good of a run off these corners as he is. Try not to hit him on entry. Right behind Brooks now. There's a car upside down. That's going to be a caution. Let's go. Definitely wanted that because we're good on a restart. We get a good lead. Oh, Brian's right behind us. We get a good lead off the restarts, and there's not going to be any lap traffic we got to deal with the rest of this time, except that maybe that one guy that just flipped, he might be super slow, but that would be the only car potentially. We'll see what happens though. We only got to hold on to it for 2 more laps here. As long as there's not another restart. Brian's up to 2nd. Jeff fell all the way to 5th automatically from 2nd place. That's pretty wild. 1 more lap. Let's go. Let's get our 3rd win on this season. That'd be huge. We're absolutely dominating this year right now, which is fantastic. I think Jeff was 2nd in the points, and he's no longer in the top 5, so that's going to be a pretty good points day for us as well. Let's freaking go. I will take that. He fell all the way back to 7th. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. That's going to help us in the points quite a bit. So I will take that for sure. And we're going to be first in points, obviously. Kyle ended up finishing 2nd in that race. I thought Brian did. That's pretty wild. So Kyle's up to 3rd in points. Jeff is 18 back from us, but we got 3 wins on the year. Already 5 races in, we got 3 wins. That is fantastic. $7,000 payout, decent sponsor. Merch sold's getting better and better, and we got both of the sponsor goals because I ended up qualifying and actually hitting that goal this time. So that was a little lucky. We got a little bit extra money for that. That'll put us over 60,000, 64,000 there. Nice. We had pretty smooth driving there in that race, so that was good. Didn't damage the car very much. We got one of the 2 top 5 goals. Didn't get both, unfortunately. Should have had both, but did not. We're gonna go for another top 5. We've been a fast car. If it was a win goal, I'd even pick that, honestly. Gonna drop the, oh, this might make it to like 18 laps or something. The amount of laps in the 305s is so weird, because I think it's gonna drop to 18. Yeah, it'll be fine. I don't want to do 24 because I want to do 24 for the showcases, or at least Millbridge too, but showcases I want to save 24 laps for. So going in the Limeland, we've been decent here in the past. I just got to not hit the tires down at the bottom, but I need to see if that middle lane's as fast as it was in the midget series. because that worked out really well for us instead of the bottom. So I'm gonna go get some practice and see how we could do here. All right, got just about 2/10 quicker than the practice goal, which I'll take. That's not too bad. A 10.9. Oh my goodness, that jumped up so much. That was like almost 3/10, 2.5 there on the jump from practice qualifying. Usually it's right around 2/10, so this one jumped a little bit more, which is kind of crazy. I don't think we're hitting a 10.9 unless I hit like a really solid lap here. The bottom was faster for me in practice, honestly. Didn't hit it very well in 1 and 2. It feels like it's just sliding through there now. 281, not terrible. I'm gonna try to run a little bit higher here, see if I can get any sort of grip. It just feels like it wants to slide everywhere right now, which is quite interesting. Maybe I need to move the wing back in the race. Tried it, 13th. I think 13th is like the lowest I've qualified all year. I think the first 2 or 3 races we qualified 13th in the heat for the qualifying each race. So we'll see what we can do here. We're starting in 4th. I don't even remember what heat we are. I think heat number 1. Yeah, we're heat number 1. So if I can at least try to gain a spot here on Tommy Bailey, I'll be really happy about that. Try not to lose any spots at least. Jeff going super wide. I'm trying to see if I can make this outside work, because it feels like it just wants to just slide down here altogether. They're gonna go bottom. I'm gonna try to rip top, see what happens, try to get a run on them potentially. Okay, I need to move that wing down if I'm going up top, I guess. I tried moving the wing back for the bottom. It was doing all right. Jeff's slow here. Gonna try and take advantage of that. We had a good run from that top side. He's getting back under us. Try to pinch him down a little bit, slide up. He's gonna slide right up in front of us. Not gonna be able to make that work. Try to get the cut down in 1 and 2. Throw the slider 3 and 4. Tight slider, we're good. Final lap here. If we could start 9th instead of 13th, that'd be pretty solid. Tommy Bailey up in the 2nd though, pretty wild. He started back in 3rd by us, so we'll take 3rd. I will take that. Starting 9th instead of 13th, that's a big start for us for this race. And Jeff fell all the way back 13th, he started 2nd, so he qualified 5th, and now he's starting 13th in the main, so that's a little unfortunate. We got Cox on our outside. Margie, or no, it's not Margie, that's Ned Hill up top, up in front of us. All right, Tommy, was not expecting that. I thought you were gonna get it going a little bit better, but he did not, so we clipped him a little bit, which was scary. That was the worst place. Oh my goodness. Tommy's dead. He went flying over us. That's the first time I've seen that in the 305 so far. I was not ready for that. I thought we were gonna die, but he literally went straight over us. I don't know if he cleared somebody else, but that was wild. That was a really bad wreck there. Now, we did not have that happen to us. Luckily, we didn't get too messed up when we clipped Tommy in the first corner. It straightened us out a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. Jeff is working his way forward very, very quickly up there, which is pretty wild. Don't hit the tires. I think I went right over that tire. Luckily, it didn't mess me up. I have hit the tires a couple times in practice. It messed me up pretty good, so I do not want that to happen in the race. Yeah, I just can't get, I just don't feel like I have super good grip here, like anywhere on this track right now. Because I know in the midgets, it was like running that middle line right through the slick, like a little lower than when I was just there, and it gripped so well. But these cars just want to slide. Oh, they're getting together up there. It's going to slow them all up a little. Try and slide up in the 9th here. Pretty good slide job. I will take that. Trying to get by Ned Hill now, who just got right reared up there by Kyle Arnold. Getting up in the 8th, I will take. He is coming right back to us, right on the inside. See if we can rip the outside, try to get a cut down maybe for the speed. He is half blocking it. I'm not lifting, and now we're stuck sideways. That's gonna be a caution. Caution, caution. There we go. I was not moving until we got the caution. That was ridiculous. But somehow we're only 10th. I thought we were gonna fall back much further, but Ned Hill wanted to block the cut down there, and we barely touched, and then I was stuck on him, and I wasn't lifting. I don't care. I was not lifting for him. We'll see if we can try to get back up in the 9th or 8th. We're already like 3 wide here going into turn 1. I'm gonna try to slide Jesse. Not gonna happen. Luckily, the right rear didn't mess us up. I thought for sure it was going to. Do we have any damage? Oh, we only have 1% on the arrow damage. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's actually pretty lucky. Good cut down there. I like that line a lot, but I'm just like under Brian. I don't really have much opportunity to go anywhere because he's 3 wide up there now. He's ripping that bottom. We'll see if we can try to get up here by Jeff or Robbie. Got like 5 laps left here to do something. Oh, Brian's getting into somebody and he's going around. That's going to put us up to 7th. That's pretty good. We'll get another restart here. Restarting on the bottom. Might be able to get up in the 5th by the end of this. If they keep wrecking, we really might be able to get up to 5th. It's going to be very interesting. But I'm pretty sure Tommy Bailey is dead last now in the race. Like, he definitely got a ton of damage from that wreck, which is unfortunate for him. Try to get up in front of Billy Green, or that's not Billy Green. Billy Green was right behind us. Robbie Collins, and Jeff is getting up into somebody. No caution though. They didn't go flipping or anything, and I'm getting into Jeff again. Jesus. Billy Green's right here. Gonna try and slide up on him. We're in 5th now. We're in the top 5. That's wild. Did not expect to actually get into the top 5, but let's go. I will take it. Final lap here. Can we hold on to this top 5 spot? Please. We got Kyle Arnold right behind us, who has been really fast. Missed the tire. He's trying to cut down on us. I'm going to try and block it, and we're good to go. Let's go top 5. I will take that. Liveland seems weird in these 305s. They just don't have a whole lot of grip, but yeah, that sucked for, who was it? Oh, Tommy. Where did he finish? Yeah, 25th. He finished dead last, so that was a wild crash. I need to go back and get a thumbnail for that because he flew right over us. That was nuts. Should still be first in points, I would imagine, because Jeff finished 1 spot ahead of us, and I think Kyle was behind us. So we were right around both the guys were battling in points anyways. Yeah, 16 points ahead of Jeff, 26 ahead of Kyle. Not too shabby. I will take that, but it should get a good payout too. Finishing 5th. Oh, it's only 3,000. Geez, these are not very high paying races if they're not the showcase. But speaking of showcases, we're about to get on to one at Fairbury. That'll get us up to $70,000. I'll probably have to repair the car here. Oh no, the car's still good. Green. We're good. I'm gonna repair it after this race, and then we'll be good the rest of the season, honestly. So that should be really good. Showcase at Fairbury. We've been fast at Fairbury in the past, and we won Kokomo Showcase, but that's also a better track for us. Fairbury's gonna be interesting. $12,000 to win. Hopefully we could try to win it again, because the showcase races are very tough. There's not a ton of non-full-time drivers. There's like 7 or 8 at Kokomo, so that helped us out a little bit. Not a lot of them being there, but hopefully we can finish top 5, get that sponsor bonus, and then also, what is the sponsors for this one? Showcase 2, top 30. Yeah, we'll get that. As long as we're in the feature, we'll be good to go. So we'll get a new sponsor, and that will get us a good amount extra per race, 2,100 instead of that 1,395. I will take that. Showcase 3, you can get a lot better of one. So hopefully we can get it will be in top 25 most likely, just being in the showcase 3. If we win the championship, I'm gonna pick win tires just to get the more initial payout. If we don't win the championship, I'm gonna go with the FH so we can get $3,000 per race. But I have a feeling we'll probably end up winning the championship, so I'm just gonna go with the more incentive bonus because that will be the only money we get out of it. All right, not quite able to get the practice goal for the top 5 here. We're like a 10th and a half off, so we might qualify somewhere around like 13th or so if we could hit a 4 again. I was messing around with some things, trying to figure out something on the sprint car, and the only thing I've kind of figured out, I don't even know if it's accurate or not. I went faster for some reason, one way or the other. I changed both wing angles up to 30 degrees. I tried them both at the lowest 24, and then I tried both 30, and then 30 actually ran better, so I don't know why. I was able to consistently run 4s instead of like 6s and 7s consistently in practice. So I will take that. Qualifying here, track has slowed down a little bit, it looks like. Second lap was pretty good. 5:17. I'm 22nd, so that's actually pretty deep in the field. Where are we starting at? Honestly, I didn't even see. We're heat 4. I don't even know where we're starting. We're in heat 4. We were starting in 4th. Top 3 advance to the A main. So need to try to get by Cox on our inside with his blue wheels and his green car. It makes no sense. I think his mother dressed him today. Like, his mother dressed his sprint car. I don't know. Or he's dressed his sprint car, because he doesn't have the style. That's what it is. But we'll see if we can try to get up in the second. Kyle Arnold running that outside. Boyer, not a full-time driver up front. But luckily, we were pulling away from Cox. Like, That is great. We're pulling on Cox, trying to go as far away as possible so we don't have any trouble with this transfer spot. This would be heat 4, 6 per heat, 8, 12. We'll be like 16th in the A main, I believe. I think we'll be 16th in the A main, finishing right here, which I'll be pretty fine with. Better than having to go through the B main. We won't have the qualifying dash as well, unless there's a caution. We might have a shot at that. But no qualifying dash, we finish in 3rd here. Final corner for the leaders. They're coming around, hitting the start-finish line. We are going to finish in 3rd. I believe that's going to be 16th overall. Let me see, 16th. Okay, I did my math correctly on that one. Ricky ended up getting back behind us, but he is going to have to work his way through the B main to make it. We got Ned Hill on our inside, Robbie Collins right in front of us on the inside, Josh Jones, which I think is not a full-time driver. Actually, he might be a full-time driver. I honestly don't know. I haven't really seen him much. If he's a full-time driver, he's one that we do not drive around much, but I definitely remember his name from the last showcase, I believe. Getting by Jeff, so that's a good start. He got started on the outside and is just falling back immediately because he is 2nd in the points right now. Need to find Kyle Arnold. He's up there like 5 more spots ahead of us or something. Need to try to work our way towards him. Try not to hit Cody Rodriguez here. We're all 2-3 wide through this section right now of the race, so we're just trying to manage it, not hit anybody. Keep it as clean as we can. They're 3 wide there. That was sketchy. Jeff, right back to our bumper. Oh boy, they were in somebody flipping. I don't know who that was, but it wasn't Kyle Arnold. He's out in front of us still. We were in 10th all of a sudden. We worked our way from 16th up to 10th there in that hit, those handful of laps, which was fantastic. That was really good. That caution came at a good time for us because it was right on our outside. There was like 2 or 3 of them. Let's see if we can get back down to the bottom. No, Cody's not going to allow that this time. Not going to be able to get to his inside right away. There's dirt going in the worst spots on the screen right now. Right on the restart, like right in the middle. Josh, don't hit me. Oh, it's not. That's Tommy Bailey. I know he'll hit me. I've definitely been right reared by him plenty of times in the other series. So he's a scary one to let on your inside. He's going to feed you a fat right rear sometimes. Try and slide up in front of him. Try and keep our distance. Kyle Arnold's actually getting under us now. I didn't know we got around him, honestly. But he is getting back by us. He slid us there in 3 and 4. He goes back to the top 1 and 2. I think we'll be able to slide him. Barely. Just barely. I honestly did not know if I was going to be able to or not. But try and hold him off behind us. Brian Ramirez here. Try and slide up in front of him. Up in the 8th place. And Brian Ramirez is dead. Kyle Arnold just killed him. Kyle Arnold killed that man. He went flipping like 50 times up into the wall, so that was pretty bad. So hopefully we can get another good start here. I think Rodriguez on our inside, Samantha Bell in front of us is the last full-time drivers up here. So we're doing pretty good compared to all of them. Rodriguez not able to hold us off this time. We did actually right reared Samantha Bell, and she is going spinning. That might be a caution. It is. I accidentally called the caution real quick there. But we're up to 6th. Getting another row up on everybody, which is nice. Cody going to be behind us now. I don't have to dive bomb him into turn 1 and him go block it. We got Cassandra on our inside. Hopefully get under her, which we do. She wasn't as aggressive blocking with it as Cody was before. We're up into the top 5. Let's go. That's where our sponsor is. That's huge. And we're going to have 8 laps left here still. Still time for some more cautions to happen and we can gain some more spots. Dylan Smith super slow on that exit right there while letting Bolak out on his outside fly on by. He didn't want to slide up and hit him or anything. But Cassandra behind us, Boyer behind her. She had a terrible 1 and 2. They fell back super far there. I'm kind of in my own realm at the moment. Nobody really that close in front or behind me as Cassandra like gets a half a second on us in one corner. Like, they definitely are making some mistakes behind us and then pulling right back to us. Oh, God, don't smack the wall. I hit the wall. I was trying not to. How damaged car? Car is still clean. We're good. Car is all good. Cassandra right back behind us. She's ripping that top side. We gain a ton from that in 1 and 2. She gets a good amount back, but not as much as in 3 and 4. 3 and 4, she gets all the way back to our bumper. As she's looking inside now, able to hold her off there. If she goes back top in 3 and 4, we'd probably still slide her on the exit of 4, but she would have a huge run there. 2 laps left here. We got Cassandra and Boyer not that far back, trying to hold on to this 4th spot as they are wrecking up here for like 2nd, 3rd, but that was Brian who actually ended up going flipping earlier, being lapped, getting right reared. So we are gonna have a green-white checkered here. We're in 4th place. We have a shot at the win here, honestly. I think we can get up into 3rd, maybe into 2nd if I can get a good enough restart here. Get inside of Smith, got inside of Bolak as well. And all we got is Swift up ahead. Trying to hold off Bolak. We do. Final lap here. Come on, can we hold on to 2nd? This would be fantastic. This would be huge, huge for us in the points. Like, I don't know if anybody could catch us at this point. We're going to finish 2nd in the showcase race. These showcase races have been huge for us so far. We won the first one, got 2nd in this one. I definitely did not see we were going to get 2nd in this one to start with, because we qualified deep in the field. We were 22nd starting out, so had to do some maneuvering. We're still 1st in the standings, obviously. We got almost 40 points on Kyle, and then we have 42 points over Jeff, so doing very, very good there. Got a huge lead going into the last 3 races of the year. That's actually gonna be a good amount of money too. 10-8 for 2nd place. That is very, very solid for us, and overall we're gonna get 13.3. I will take that. That'll get us over 85 grand. We had some rough driving. Yes, we did. We're gonna have to repair that car though. I was planning on repairing it anyways after that race, but yeah, we definitely got to repair it. Gonna get some more race payouts to the end of the year, which is nice. I like 700-800 more, which is a pretty good upgrade per race, but we only got 3 races left in the season. Kokomo, which we already won at the showcase. Fairwear, we just finished 2nd at the showcase, and then the showcase of Eldora, so should be an interesting last 3 races. We have a good lead over everybody. We might win this championship in the first season, honestly. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and let's finish out this 305 season.